Here out in Rice, the Hickory Hill Boutique is hosting their third annual A Very Merry Market event. So the White Horse Bar and Restaurant was just featured on America's Best Restaurants, a media agency that covers all the best restaurants throughout the United States. I'm standing here outside the Atwood Ballroom where the Council of African American Students is hosting Ebony Night. The State Fire Marshal's office is looking into the cause of a local fire that destroyed a store and several semi-trucks. A new program is coming to Stearns County to prepare inmates for release and make jails safer. Influenza A continues to be the most common strand of the flu this year. A local car crash on Saturday left an 81-year-old man dead. The Benton County Sheriff's Office is clearing up confusion after scam calls went out on Monday. The Office of the Fire Marshal is looking into the cause of a fire at a local college's dining hall. If you've ever wanted to tour a maple syrup ranch, now's your chance. Among the farm fields in the city of Rice, a small business's holiday market is bringing in people from all over Minnesota. Here out in Rice, the Hickory Hill Boutique is hosting their third annual A Very Merry Market event. The owner of the boutique, Emily Lentner, says the boutique is an occasional shop that was created about 5 years ago.
So we do 3 markets each year in spring, fall, and winter. We only include local artisans and makers of products, so handmade jewelry, candles, furniture pieces, wood crafts, oh my gosh, baked goods, so many different things.
Emily's mom, Pam, also has an important role in the markets.
I'm known as Mama Pam, as you can see by the sign, and I make all their baked goods, and then I make lunch for all their events.
The boutique was originally a machine shed at Emily's house, which she turned into a storefront.
And we're in a area where there's nothing else like this in terms of a shopping experience. So this allows local community, and we get customers from all over the state. We've had people from the Twin Cities. We've had people upwards of Brainerd and Bemidji come down that they just simply see our ads on Facebook and they make their way out because they know there's not necessarily a shopping experience like this anywhere else.
Coming to this event is becoming a tradition for some customers.
This is our third time coming. It's our
money.
fun little ritual, little habit that we get to do.
In Rice, Maya Geving, UTVS News. Located in the heart of downtown St. Cloud, the White Horse Restaurant and Bar has been a popular local spot for a long time, but little did they know they would soon to be featured on a list that would give them national recognition. So the White Horse Bar and Restaurant was just featured on America's Best Restaurants, a media agency that covers all the best restaurants throughout the United States. The restaurant was founded in 2008. It was started up by Brian Lee and 2 other owners whom he later bought out. But after his death in 2017, his wife Jackie had to take on the ownership of the restaurant by herself.
It was really tough. I cried every day for quite a while. But they trusted me enough, and I trusted in them enough, and it just worked out.
America's Best Restaurants' goal is to highlight local, independently owned businesses all throughout the United States. They accept nominations and feature the restaurants that stand out the most on their YouTube channel, website, and social media pages.
They called me probably back in March, and they just kind of brought this to me and said we were nominated. I don't know how or who did it. It was just kind of cool that they did that.
The America's Best Restaurants crew visited the White Horse on September 21st.
We had to pick 3 dishes that we wanted to feature, 3 of our most popular dishes. And they went back in the kitchen with our kitchen manager and interviewed him while he made our Thai green curry and kind of talked about it. And she got to taste it and talk about how great she thought it was.
The White Horse is already seeing increased attention from being featured.
And since the hype of them being here, we've seen more people come in. It feels a little bit busier than normal.
The White Horse episode will be airing in mid-November on the America's Best Restaurants YouTube channel. Maya Geving, UTVS News. An organization at St. Cloud State is taking celebrating diversity and inclusivity to new heights. The celebration included various musical and dance performances, as well as keynote speakers from the Black Panthers. I'm standing here outside the Atwood Ballroom where the Council of African American Students is hosting Ebony Night. Abdul Hakim Mustafa is the president of the Council of African American Students on campus. He has played a big part in organizing this event.
There's a lot that goes into it. There's planning for months, there's cooking, there's setting up the venue, the tables.
Hakeem says Ebony Night has been happening since the 80s. He underscores how important the cultural center on campus and its cultural organizations have been in the making of the event.
A cultural event, it's a cultural night, and it just heightens pretty much what we do on a daily basis here on campus.
He also credits their board for helping find performers for the event.
But there's a whole untapped demographic that's here that needs to know about the culture, that need to curate events like this to build community and to spread awareness about history, in a very, transformational time. So, yeah.
At the event, attendees could enjoy both an educational and entertaining experience.
My favorite part is the highlights of our ancestors and the dancing and all the fun, the food and everything.
Hakeem says events like this are beneficial to students and the St. Cloud community because they celebrate diversity.
I think honestly it draws attraction to the community and whoever is looking to be a college student. This is a safe space for them.
In St. Cloud, Maya Geving.